Ad creatives will absolutely make or break the success of your ad campaign. So that's a really good question. I'm glad you asked that. Here's the truth. No paid media expert knows exactly what creatives are going to work. So it's a myth that somebody can come in and just immediately give you answers. There are a lot of people who know a lot about ad creatives, absolutely. There are certain themes of ad creatives that work well, and there's a methodology that you can apply. But what you need is a good testing framework, basically, because if you look at it this way, what creatives are going to generate the best outcomes and the best performance in terms of cost per acquisition or return on ad spend, it's going to be different for every business. Unless you're targeting the exact same audience as another business and you know exactly what works for that audience, it is going to be different for every business. You know, we have companies that target executives that are mostly aged 40 to 65. And we also work with companies that sell fashion to Gen Z women. So those are completely different audiences. The kinds of creatives that are going to catch their attention are completely different. So nobody can truly come in and say, we know exactly what's going to work for that group. What someone can do, and this is what we do, is we come up with a testing framework that makes sense. A testing framework allows us to say, well, these are all concepts and pain points that might work. They're ads some similar businesses or competitors are running. They're themes that they are utilizing, or they're angles that they are taking, like targeting a pain point that consumers have, or something that they specifically desire. And then you test out all of those. You test out ad creatives that match all of those descriptions. Within that, you will see themes that work better than others. And you will double down more on those themes than the remaining themes. Ideally, you want to be eliminating themes that aren't generating any ROI or have the worst ROI out of the group that you're testing. And then once you have narrowed down themes, you can go more granular on those ads, right? You can run different messaging and different specific copy in each of those themes. And then again, it just narrows in even further. You identify themes that work, you can start testing specific variations of ads. And as you get deeper and deeper, you get to a point where you're simply testing the hook and you have almost the same ad and you're just testing slight variations of it. So there's a whole framework for running ads on creative platforms where you're using display or video, and how to do that well and how to optimize creatives well.